Hi and welcome back or welcome to my All the Perfume YouTube channel. In this video I'll be reviewing 10 amazing perfumes under £10. It wasn't too long ago that I shared my 15 amazing perfumes under £15, and as I truly believe that you don't have to spend a lot to smell amazing, I thought I would take things a step further with 10 perfumes under £10 for that extra challenge. And with these perfumes that I have here, I have talked about, well, most if not all of them before, but that is just testament to how much I enjoy them. So I will go through them individually, talk about the notes and tell you why I love them. Our first perfume is Kim Kardashian by Kim Kardashian. In the top of this scent we have honeysuckle, mandarin orange and African orange flower. In the middle, gardenia, tuberose, jasmine and spices, and in the base, tonka, orchid, musk, sandalwood and woodsy notes. Now, I have talked about this perfume so much over the last couple of years, and I will link below any of my videos previously that include it. So, launched in around 2010, this wasn't what I was expecting from Kim Kardashian as her first perfume. What we have here is quite a mature smelling white floral fragrance. And that I've heard is to Kim's taste. That's the kind of smell she likes, and there have kind of been reincarnations of this through the KKW fragrance line. It's this really smooth, creamy, sophisticated gardenia scent that would just work so well as a day perfume, for work, even as a signature, and I think you would only need 2 or 3 sprays of this to be smelling good. I think it's really nicely done and I love having it in my collection. So I will say that when you buy this for £9.99 from Direct Cosmetics, you are getting the tester bottle of the perfume. Now there is nothing wrong with the actual bottle, and that is how I bought mine. I've also bought the same thing for a friend since. The bottle came in perfect condition, it just didn't have a box. So that is how perhaps this perfume is the price that it is. But I love Direct Cosmetics. I've bought from them before I worked with them, I've bought with them since, and I'm always really happy with the service and everything. So for £9.99, this is Kim Kardashian's first perfume, and it's a really great day floral scent. This is Born Dreamer by Charli Demello. The notes are pear and orange in the top, jasmine petals and sugar in the middle, and in the base, cashmere wood, cedar and ambroxan. And I just couldn't believe when I saw this perfume over on Direct Cosmetics a couple of months ago for £6.99 for 50 millilitres, because it was only launched in 2022, and it was one of those American releases that I was following online. I was seeing the Instagram updates for, just wishing I could get my hands on a bottle, and now here it is in the UK, available to buy for such a great price. Better still, it's now actually £5.99, so I would so recommend picking this one up. Let's give it a spray. This bottle is very cute, and this did very nearly have its own video. Okay, lovely. This is a very popular scent profile right now. This has a lovely pear opening that is reminding me of Ariana Grande's God Is a Woman. And with that ambroxan and the musk, it's giving me Cloud 2.0 vibes as well. It's that kind of scent you're smelling a lot at the moment, and it's just beautifully sugary, kind of cozy, but in a way that you could wear it for daytime. This is lovely. Looks like it might be light from this bottle, but actually you would smell this on somebody. It's projecting well. I think this would make such a perfect gift for a young person right now. It's that kind of scent that's really popular. The orange gives it something a little bit more fruity than Cloud 2.0. So it's got maybe more of a spring into summer kind of feel to it. I love it, and I really do like this scent profile, so I'm happy to have something else that smells kind of in that cloud family. Not least because I can't resist a sugar note in perfumes, so I'm really pleased with this one. And even better, there is now a flanker to the scent that I hadn't heard of previously, and that is also over on Direct Cosmetics, and it's called Happy Place, and that is at the £6.99 price point. So I need to pick that one up. I can't recommend it because I haven't actually smelt it myself yet, but for me I think that might be worth a blind buy. This one, Smelling Like Cloud by Ariana Grande, and it is £5.99 over on Direct Cosmetics. This perfume is Choco Musk by Rehab. In the top of this scent, we have milk chocolate, vanilla and white musk notes. In the middle, spicy notes, cinnamon, amber and sandalwood, and in the base, myrrh and rose. And I've been looking forward to spraying this one. This perfume just smells so good, and I've never been able to believe the price point. It kind of got popular over on TikTok, and that is where I bought mine. So this is a compliment getter as well. So I've talked about it in my most complimented perfumes video. I can smell it already. This smells of chocolate to me. And it smells of chocolate, I now think, in a kind of young, childlike, sweet shop kind of way. So there's something a little bit synthetic about it. But to me, it's chocolatey. When I first ever smelt it, I wasn't disappointed. I love that vanilla in it, the little bit of cinnamon, and I just can't find fault with it. I can't say, oh, it doesn't last well, or it's not quite actually what chocolate smells like. It's the most chocolatey perfume I believe I've ever owned. It smells really good. My husband always compliments it, and I love to layer this with Kayali's Vanilla 28. This is just a perfume layering dream, and something that I found so cozy and fun to put on before bed in winter. So as I film this now, we're in March, so we're out of winter, aren't we? Spring has begun, but this is a winter fragrance, I would say. Buy now and put it away, or enjoy it like after a bath before bed. I love Choco Musk. It sometimes sells for a little more than £10, but you shouldn't really be paying more than that. You should be able to find it for lower than £10, and I'll include the link to my TikTok shop, even if I can't include the link directly. This is just a really great perfume and would make me try more from the brand for sure. If you like your sweet scents, go and check out Choco Musk. This perfume is Electric Fantasy by Britney Spears. In the top of this scent, we have passion fruit and pink pepper. In the middle, heliotrope and jasmine, and in the base, benzoin and ambroxan. And as a bit of a disclaimer, I've got here the 100ml bottle, but it's actually the 30ml bottle that I'm recommending that I found for £8.69, so still a really great price. But this is the size of the one I own. I'm a collector of the Britney Fantasy bottles, and if you haven't seen already, I will include my links below to my fantasy perfume reviews and indeed my Britney collection as well. So this one wasn't launched too long ago. I believe it was launched in 2022, and I was excited by another fantasy release, and not least because I love passion fruit in perfumes. Let's give it a test. I think it's nice to know that it wasn't launched too long ago, because then you haven't got something that's been, sitting around for a while. It's still quite new out. It's smelling good. Oh, that's so lovely with that fruit in the top. And it's peppery. It's got that great benzoin note. And I just love how this has been compared to Valentino's Born in Roma, which was just so popular online going back about a year ago. And in Electric Fantasy, you've got something quite similar. It doesn't share, well in fact it only shares jasmine from the original Fantasy perfume. So you're not getting sweet cupcake gourmand with this. You're getting something arguably a little bit more wearable. A nice kind of grown up smelling, good day perfume. But no, this would smell good at night as well. This would be a good all-rounder. And I love this pretty pink to purple bottle. I wasn't really sure on the vibe when it was first launched with the electric theme. And then I thought, no, with this look and the fact that it can take you from day to night and that lovely pepperiness, this feels like a choice and a scent that kind of matches its name to its notes, and how great that you can buy it for less than £10. So go and check out Electric Fantasy, great as a peppery benzoin scent and a bit similar to Valentino. This perfume is RiRi by Rihanna. In the top of the scent we have passion fruit, rum and mandarin orange notes. In the middle, honeysuckle and freesia, and in the base, Siamese benzoin, musk, vanilla and sandalwood. And I feel that this perfume is another example, a bit like Kim Kardashian, where we could have higher price points and people would still want to buy the fragrances. Because Rihanna's lines are doing so well with Fenty Skin and her perfume over there, but her original Rihanna fragrances still smell so good to me. There are some amazing ones there, and I just wish that they would kind of still be available and still be sold because we've got some really good fragrances among them. Let me give it a test. Now, this isn't my first bottle of RiRi, and I've bought it as a gift. This is the 30ml that you can buy for £8.95 now. Let's give it a smell. It's really unusual smelling. It's lovely and tropical, but boozy from the rum, and I pick up on the vanilla, I think, more than ever. This, I always think, projects so well, and when my friend wears it, the friend I bought it for, I can smell it on her and it lasts well. It's pretty from the floral notes. I do love how the freesia smells, but to me this is passion fruit, smooth rum with just a really kind of unique projection and DNA to it. I was thinking that this would be so lovely to buy as a summer fragrance for somebody. There's just nothing about this that feels like a trend that's passed or something old. It wasn't launched very long ago, so there isn't anything to really dislike about this perfume. And especially, as I was saying, with Rihanna's popularity right now, even if this isn't the line that she's championing and advertising right now, it's still a really well done perfume. I need to wear this one more. This is going to be my next choice for a warm day. I would really recommend checking this one out. 30ml for £8.95. This is Disco Darling by Kylie Minogue. In the top of this perfume, we have bergamot, apple and blackcurrant notes. In the middle of the scent, raspberry bloom, peony and jasmine, and in the base, musk, ambroxan and vanilla orchid. And now this perfume is Kylie Minogue's latest launch. She brought back her original Darling perfume, reformulated a couple of years ago, and then with it a brand new scent came, and that was Disco Darling. And I just love how affordable the Kylie perfumes are, and I really enjoy quite a few of them. And once again, I have a video to link with my previous reviews. Let's give this a test. So with Disco Darling, we have again that kind of Cloud by Ariana Grande scent profile that is so popular right now. And therefore it's musky, you've got that bergamot for the brightness, and some vanilla too. It has something lovely in the projection, and again, if you enjoy Cloud, you will know that it is a little bit similar to Baccarat Rouge's 540 perfume, despite those two not having notes in common. This with Disco Darling has that kind of feel to it. But with this one and the apple, there is something different to Cloud, and I feel this would be a really good evening choice, therefore the name Disco Darling making sense, with something a little bit sparkling to it, a little bit of an edge. And it works well with the blackcurrant too. Like Cloud, but more wearable, and that is a good thing, because with Cloud I can find it's so strong and so long lasting that I don't go near it if I'm anything less than 100%, or if I don't want things to smell of it for 2 or 3 days. Disco Darling doesn't do that. It's the same kind of scent profile. It's musky in the same way. It's got that vanilla. People will be able to smell this on you, but it won't be lasting for days and days either. I love the price points of these, and also the fact that you can buy some cute gift sets too that are also really affordable. This is the 30ml and it is less than £10 Disco Darling. This perfume is Essential by Replay. In the top of the scent we have green apple, bergamot and orange notes. In the middle, sunflower, lotus and freesia, and in the base, caramel, cedar, vanilla, sandalwood and musk. And this perfume nearly got its own video, along with some other Replay perfumes that I bought too. I still might film that one. This scent is currently £5 on TJ Hughes' website, and I hope that at the time you're watching, that link will still work for you. It's the 20ml, and I feel like this is a little hidden gem, and the scent doesn't kind of match the bottle and how it makes you think it will smell. Let's give it a test. Okay. When I smell this, I get a really great apple note that kind of does for me what the kiwi does in Britney's Fantasy, like a sharp smell but an uplifting, fun one. It's really bright, it's really noticeable, and it's refreshing too. I love the kind of wateriness this gives you from the lotus. And then in the dry down, this perfume smells so yummy on the skin, and you get the caramel note. And it's the caramel that makes me think, what a hidden gem. I love that yummy combination and that contrast of your flowers and your caramel. And it smells really good. My only thing is that it does smell yummy on the skin, but it doesn't really last or project in the way I would like it to. But for the price I paid, which was about £6, I'm not complaining. And for £5, I think you could be happy with this as a perfume you spray lots of and just enjoy. It's very similar to Fantasy in its DNA, but with a lot of that apple note, so it's really good. I really do enjoy some of those replay perfumes, so if you would like to see a video on the collection that I have, please do let me know. I think the yummy caramel vibe this gives you in its dry down isn't matched by the bottle, but it's a really fun scent and a brand that's worth looking into. This is SJP NYC by Sarah Jessica Parker. In the top of the perfume we have wild strawberry, Italian mandarin and osmanthus. In the middle, gardenia, honeysuckle, damask rose and mimosa. And in the base, vanilla, musk, sandalwood and rum. And I actually went looking for this perfume. By that I mean I wanted to include a Sarah Jessica Parker perfume among my 10 cents because I love her line and I felt they're usually very affordable. There is bound to be one, if not more, that is less than £10 that can represent this great affordable line. And here it is, SJP NYC. This is the second time around that I've owned a bottle of this perfume, and it's one that I did part ways with, but wish I hadn't done so, because it has a strawberry note. And when this was launched, there weren't very many scents that had strawberry notes. I say this often, it now seems to be up and coming among more launches. Let's give it a test. This is a lovely, fun smelling perfume that is a little bit like RiRi by Ariana Grande. I just keep mentioning those Ariana Grande perfumes, but they come up and I feel, despite that having now been around a few years, that smell, this fruity scent on a vanilla base, is something I can just imagine smelling out and about shopping and it being just a fun day perfume. This would absolutely sell really well if it were relaunched under Ariana Grande. It's fun, it's typically a young smelling scent, with my usual disclaimer that I don't believe there are ages on perfumes, but with trends and tastes, this smells young, it's quite simple, it's strawberry and rum to me. I don't get those floral notes, maybe a little bit of the rose, but it's simple and pretty, and the packaging kind of really sets up what to expect with the perfume. It was said around the time of the launch that this was Sarah Jessica Parker bringing out a perfume as Carrie Bradshaw, really, her Sex and the City character, something fashionable and fun, which is represented in all these colours and patterns that are on the bottle, and that kind of suits my feelings on the scent, that it would be something so great to wear out for fun, shopping, nothing to be taken too seriously. This at the moment is less than £8 in fact, and you can even buy a coconut version of the scent in Pure Crush too. Really worth checking out for this price. I think this would make a really good gift. We have another Britney Spears perfume here with Curious. In the top of this scent we have lotus, pear and magnolia notes. In the middle we have tuberose and jasmine, and in the base there are vanilla, sandalwood, musk and whitewood notes. And I'm so pleased that this perfume is still available to buy. It was Britney Spears' first ever perfume, and while some of her launches have come and gone, this is one of the ones that seems to be ageless and timeless, and you can still buy it. Now I've included it here in my video, even though it is actually selling for a little bit more than £10 at the moment, but I know it'll be cheaper again. I know it will come back around, so I had to include it. Let's give it a test. It is kind of unlike a lot of Britney's perfumes, and especially the Fantasy line, which is typically fruity or sugary. This one is floral. Curious has a really lovely, pretty projection to it, and it is one of my favourite magnolia perfumes. In fact, I would go as far as to say it is the reason I like magnolia in scents. Personally, it reminds me of bath products that my mum used to use. I think this is comforting and cosy, but not in the usual gourmand way that I speak about. It's soft, typically feminine, and would make a really lovely gift and a day perfume. I love it. And I also love that, I think at least, that this bottle is pretty and again timeless, like the scent feels. I don't think there's anything about that that seems particularly celebrity, and I just love the colour as well. I think Curious is very well known now. The box that it comes in looks a bit young, I think, but just the way that this is feels like something very classic that hopefully will still be around for years to come as well. I think it's a really great perfume if you love your floral scents for under £10. This perfume is Live Luxe by Jennifer Lopez, and in the top we have melon, pear and peach, in the middle pink freesia, lily of the valley and honeysuckle, and in the base vanilla, amber, sandalwood and musk. And I have to disclaim that what I have here is actually the 100ml bottle again, and what I'm recommending is the 15ml for £6.37. Currently that is what it's selling for. And I really enjoyed this perfume as a fruity summer scent, and that is why it beat a couple of other options for this video, because I thought with the time of year we're in, if you buy it now and put it away, you've got it ready for what is hopefully warmer times ahead. And when I first smell this, I get that lovely blast of melon that's very fresh and reminding me of Paris Hilton's first perfume. But then I get right to what all this scent is about for me on my second sniff, and that is fruits. The bottle looks like the perfume smells. Fun, varied, fruity, colourful, all on an amber woody base, and that is how it smells on the skin with the woods and the amber. But I'm sure I can smell more fruits in here. This feels like blackcurrant, pineapple. I wouldn't have been surprised if those were listed as well, instead of those more fresh fruits that we actually have. I think this is a really well done fruity perfume that I personally have loved layering with Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple. So I put it in that category. There are some great scents among the Jennifer Lopez line, and Live Luxe is definitely one to check out for summer. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you learnt about a new affordable fragrance here among the ones I've shown you. Please do give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have so many videos to link below from these perfume lines where I've reviewed whole ranges and brands previously. Please do find me on Instagram, where I post daily, on TikTok and on my blog. I'm so happy as ever to chat in the comments, or I'll answer any questions you may have. And if you know of any affordable fragrances that you think I might not have tried, please do let me know about those as well. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video.